Okay, magandang umaga po sa lahat. Nandito naman tayo sa ating programa po. Ang orasan natin alas 6 ay 58 ng umaga, 5 ng Agosto 2017. Katulad ng dati, ay mag-open muna tayo pamagitan po ng lupang hinirang po sa umagang ito. Araw ng Sabado, happy weekend to all po. Yan po ang lupang hinirang opening program natin sa araw ng Sabado, no? Okay. Itong babasahin kong balita, itong The Making of a Mindanao Mafia. Sinulat po ito ng isang writer, research ito, mahaba ito ha. Pero kahit isang news tatapusin ko ito kahit mahaba. Sinulat po ni Mr. Jose Torres Jr. Ano pa yung nilalaman ito ng balita ito? The Making of a Mindanao Mafia by Jose Torres Jr. Okay. Pero bago tayo magbalita ito, himay-himay natin ang balita ito, hanap buhay muna, no?
Pares na dugas ng transmission structures. Mao pa niya pre. Manala, hindi na magpugay ang mapungan sila. Usa ni kayo ang butang na maghahatag ng kadaog sa atong palibot. Ilabi na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagpaiba, pagmabilang tayo, kay kining tanan alam usab sa atong kaayuhan. Kining pahinugong hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Oy, pre, asa ka ato?
Ay, what to ina, George?
Mag-usa mo ka lang ito, pre.
Kung tapang mo nila, magtungkol ba sila o balay?
Oo ba? Asa ko David, pre?
Ikaw ni George, nagulong ba daw sa may transmission structure?
Asa? Kung mga nagulong ko nimo,
Matapang ka sa pre.
Tani, wata ko. Ano kung balong sila, ano ka ayaw ng wato? Tawag kibalutan sa nila kaya nila kinabuhi. Kung magpares na dugas sa transmission structures.
Mao ba niya, pre? Manala, hindi na magpugay ang mapungan sila. Usa ni kayo ang butang na maghahatag ng kadaog sa atong palibot. Ilabi na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagpaiba, pagmabilang tayo, kining pahinugong hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Pre, basta yun na ba ka? Malayo hindi mo para sa buntag sa talang kwartya.
Buha ka pa, pre. Kung saan ay mitingan?
Sumala sa memo, pre. Doon ay kadabutan sa interpon na kawat sa mga wires sa kuryente.
Ay, mo lang ipon na. Kadaot mungod sa mga tao, wala silang masayo kung sa kadelikado ilang kibuha.
Tinuro din na, pre. Daghan ang maangin. Kung tubutan pa nila sa peligro ang ilang tuloy. Kampiyo sa kamay ng kantidad sa wire.
Mao na yan masayo sa katawan, pre. Na pagpaka pag-awat nila sa wire sa mga nagkanaiyang high voltage transmission, kita niya kung tanan ang mahimong alaot.
Sakto ka pre, pagkilagtan mga wire. Pagkatulog yun ang transmission, hinungdan naman ang binig supply sa kuryente.
Ay, maunang damay ka tanan pre. Usa kay kayo ang butang na makahatag og kadaot sa atong paligid, ilabi na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaik pa, pagmabinan tayo, kay kining tanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Kining pahinumdum hatod ganito sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Higtas na daloy ng electricity.
Okay. Basahin natin ang balita ito dito sa araw ng Sabado. Programa natin Halo-Halo Special Opinion Balita. Di ba? Mamaya magpakilala mo tayo. Basahin ko muna ito pa unti-unti itong mahabang sinulat po ni Jose Torres. Okay. Inuman natin ng kape. Basahin ko na. Okay. Marami sa atin ang hindi nakakaalam kung paano magsimula ang kuratong baliling. Basahin ng maigi. To know the truth, the kuratong baliling began as anti-communist vigilante group that has become a diversified kidnapping, smuggling, and extortion syndicate. The close link to official in northwestern Mindanao. And elsewhere. Wala tayo idalagdag dito sa balita, sinulat ni Mr. Jose Torres Jr. Research niya ito, no? Pero i-credit natin sa kanya yung pagsulat ito. Na tayo ay magbasa lang. Sardi, not his real name, was 17 years old when he first a man. Today, some 12 years or so later, he say he has lost count of many people he has killed. Ibig sabihin itong si Saldi, hindi ito na yung pangalan, isang killer. It is just like killing a cow. Okay. Say Saldi was spent 7 years in the National Bilibid prison. There always that the last gasps of a breath before dying, you will get used to it. Okay. Okay. But Saldi apparently got tired of a killing after he released from prison in the mid-1990s. He went home to Mindanao, seeking a new life. He tried farming in the remote village in Zamboanga del Norte, but got bored after only a few weeks, lacking the means to survive. Sardi remembered the advice of a friend he met in the prison. If you are desperate for work, go to some misanas for help from the kuratong baliling. Ganun ay ka-power po ng kuratong baliling, no? Okay. For most Filipinos, the kuratong baliling is that a notorious group of bank robbers that met a bloody end in a supposed shooting with the police on May morning in 1995 in Quezon City. Noong kapanahonan pa yun ngayon kasalukuyan ni Senator po si Ping Lacson, no? But down in Osamis City, in northwestern Mindanao, Kuratong is said to be well-loved, well-connected, even if no one denies that it is a criminal syndicate. Okay. Criminal syndicate talaga yung kuratong baliling. The mayor, Reynaldo Aldong Parolino, is the son of a group of founder of the late Octavio Ongkoy Parolino. Some people even say Aldong became a titular head of the group when his older brother Renato or Nato, then a provincial board member, was killed in February 2002. Okay. Mayor Ardong seemed to have chosen to ignore the whisper about his current connection with the Curatong, concentrating instead of a personal drive against criminality in his city. In a 1999 interview, however, he admitted that he was one part of the group and that his father had founded. When asked how many Curatong members there in Osamis, Ardong said almost everybody, but then he had yet to be elected mayor of Osamis at the time. Ito nang napatay na Paruhinog ngayon. Pangarap niya yung maging mayor din. Ikat muna natin ang basahin, magpatalastas muna tayo.
Hatid sa mga kumukonsumo ng kuryente, ngunit ito'y maaaring matigil pagdulot ng brownout o pagkasawi kung sasaway tayo sa ligtas na distansya sa mga tore, poste at linya ng kuryente. Makipag-ugnayan sa NGCP sa telepono bilang 02-981-4545 kung may alam kayong hindi ligtas na gawain malapit sa poste ng kuryente. Isang paalala mula sa National Grid Corporation of the Philippines at ng Bantay Baterya. Pre, ayaw pagsunod ka. Nga naman, pre. Naghanyo ang NGCP, manikaya ng mga bata, na maghahatag ng Pilipino, na magkabot ng classifier sunod sa mga transmission structures, di naman nagkaroon ng sample, pre. Huwag kaayo ang mga sarpot, natalit ang kaindakton sa kalayo. Gamay naman kayo ni pre. Gamay na lagi, pre. Pero, kaya magsugod ang peligro. Kami ito na pa iwag kititi, sama sa papanamang gamo doon sa transmission structures, pagtao ng mga tinas, o pagtutunog na marian, tungkol sa mga struktura na magkahatag ng peligro.
Basta kayo ang butang na magkahatag ng kataon sa atong paligid, ilang na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaigba, pagmabilang tayo, kay kinintanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan, kining pahinulong atong kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Pre, ayaw pagsunod ka. Nga naman, pre. Naghanyo ang NGCP, manikaya ng mga bata, na maghahatag ng peligro, na magkabot ng classifier sunod sa mga transmission structures.
Gamay naman kayo ni pre.
Gamay na lagi, pre. Pero, kaya magsugod ang peligro. Kami ito na pa iwag kititi, sama sa papanamang gamo doon sa transmission structures, pagtao ng mga tinas, o pagtutunog na marian, tungkol sa mga struktura na maghahatag ng peligro.
Basta kayo ang butang na magkahatag ng kataon sa atong paligid, ilang na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaigba, pagmabilang tayo, kining pahinulong atong kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay, i-continue natin ang balita. Ito, mahaba-haba, no? Aldong Paruhinog, however, is not the only one who would rather not to talk about Curatong Balileng. At least not openly. Misamis Occidental Governor Loreto Leo Esocampo refuses to be interviewed after the group, although he says the notoriety of the Curatong Balileng is a myth created by the media. Okay. Pagbintangan naman ng media. Another article about the group will only boost the ego of its leader and make them stage new criminal activities to make the myth live. The governor say, Misamis Occidental Representative Ernie de Clarete, known to be a critic of the group, and its alleged leader also thumbed down a request to be interviewed. For this article, he say he had been receiving threat from the Curatong. Okay. Saldi, the self-confessed murderer, sound like he regrets over the encountering the group as well, he had Palo that advised of his jailmate to look up the kuratong in Misamis. Okay. With the help of his newfound friends, Sardi worked as a barker at the bus station, picking packets on the side. Then he began pushing drugs and extorting money from businessmen. He admitted his earning to his handler, who gave him generous share of the loot. He was later asked to join store robberies and truck hijacking, recalls Saldi. It was exciting and fun, and there was no shortage of money. Maraming kwarta talaga. Okay. But Saldi soon got bored with that life as well. He again went home, built a home, and bought a small piece of land. One day, however, he was visited by two men who told him, "You must go back to Samis immediately. Work is waiting for you." That same day, Saldi fled to a nearby town, but his friend found him again in several weeks. It was then Saldi say that he realized there was no escape, there is no getting out of kuratong baliling ni Say. Makapasok ka na lang sindikato, hindi ka na makalabas po mga kaibigan. Kasi tetepokin ka rin kung hindi ka na mag-active. Fear has become kuratong baliling most effective weapon. They have no qualm in killing perceived enemies, says a local journalist who was not to be named. They are untouchable. This perception fueled by the fact that the authorities refuse even investigate criminal activities allegedly perpetrated by the group. According to a 2001 briefing, a paper on the kuratong baliling by the Intelligence Service of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, ISAP, several national and local government officials reportedly provide protection to the group. The source prescribed the kuratong as one of the many criminal syndicates being controlled and used by powerful individuals for financial, political, and even personal undertaking. Ulitin natin na ang ibang balita. Okay, kaya sinabi ko yung mahaba ito, no? Okay. Hawak ng mga...
Oy, pre, asa ka ito?
Ay, huwag to ina, George.
Magmasama ka rito, pre.
Kung tabang nila, magtungkol ba sila o balay?
Oo ba? Asa po tabi, pre?
Ikaw ni George, gagawin ba daw sa may transmission structure?
Magawin ko ni mo.
Matapang ka sa pre.
Dili, wato ko. Ano pang balon sila? Kung hindi ayaw na wato. Tawag kinautan sa delikado nila kinamay. Pumapayas na doon sa transmission structures.
Oo ba niya, pre? Manala, hindi na magpugay kung mapungan sila. Pausa ni kayo ang butang na magkahatag ng kadaon sa atong palig. Ilang na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaig ba? Pagmagunan tayo, kay kinitanan alang usap sa atong kaayuhan, kining pahinundong atong kanino sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Oy, pre, asa ka ito?
Ay, huwag to ina, George.
Magmasama ka rito, pre.
Kung tabang nila, magtungkol ba sila o balay?
Oo ba? Asa po tabi, pre?
Ikaw ni George, gagawin ba daw sa may transmission structure?
Magawin ko ni mo.
Matapang ka sa pre.
Dili, wato ko. Ano pang balon sila? Kung hindi ayaw na wato. Tawag kinautan sa delikado nila kinamay. Pumapayas na doon sa transmission structures.
Oo ba niya, pre? Manala, hindi na magpugay kung mapungan sila. Pausa ni kayo ang butang na magkahatag ng kadaon sa atong palig. Ilang na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaik pa, pagmabilang tayo, kinumpahinubog hatod kanino sa NTCP, National Lead Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay, continue natin ang balita, no? Neutralizing the group person would be child play. Say the ISAP, but to uncover the entire expense of the network controlled by this unseen hand would prove to be a very different task. It had been the military that created the Kuratong Baleleng in 1986. The military wanted a vigilante organization that would counter the growing of influence of the communist guerrilla. The province of Misamis Occidental, Zamboanga del Norte, and Zamboanga del Sur, the first guerrilla front of the Communist Party of the Philippines. In Mindanao, Kuratong is actually is a traditional bamboo instrument used to call villagers for a meeting or to alert them of the approach of the enemies. Baleleng means young lady, although it is also used as a term of endearment. Magandang meaning, no? Young lady. The Kuratong Baleleng or the Darling Bell became a group that would inform soldier of the presence of the rebels. Yan po ang Kuratong Baleleng. Okay. Army Major Franco Calanog, who formerly organized the Kuratong Baleleng, put the organization under the supervision of the Philippine Army 101st Battalion based in Misamis Occidental. Wala tayo dinagdag sa mga balita ito, mga kaibigan, na binasa lang natin itong sinulat ni Mr. Joel po Jr. Okay. Calanog appointed Ongkoy Parohinog as the chairman of the organization. Its first member were militiamen from the three urban poor barangay known collectively as Lawis or Sulod inside Inasamis City. But they were said to have done double duty as Kuratong as the protector of Ongkoy illegal activities, which reportedly included robberies in the provinces of Siquijor and Misamis Occidental. Ongkoy, however, were also known for his generosity and was dubbed the Robin Hood of Lawis. Mabaitin pa. Mabaitin itong si Ongkoy Parohinog. Pero yung sa ilalim, napakabait niya sa kapwa, pero yung sa ilalim naman, yun na. Itong di umano siya ay pinuno po ng Kuratong Baleleng. Mga kaibigan, chairman, at saka itong mga sinasabi droga po, mga kaibigan. So, tapos ng kasaysayan ni Ongkoy Parohinog po, mga kaibigan. Okay. One local journalist said the Parohinog family would help even everybody in need. It describes the Parohinog as simple people who are approachable and have a lot of a soft heart. This is partly why Aldong Parohinog won the 2001 mayoral election by landslide. Ganun man talaga yan. Parang Robin Hood ka sa makita mo sa kapwa po, mga kaibigan, no? Pero may sa likuran yon, yun ang hindi natin alam. Okay. Nanalo siya ng landslide. But it was NATO who assumed the leadership of the Kuratong Baleleng after 5 soldiers of the 466 Company of the Philippine Constabulary killed Ongkoy in September 1990. During a cockfight, all the suspects in Ongkoy's slay were later killed one after the other. Kalanog himself was killed in a drug bust operation by the National Bureau of Investigation in the early 1990s. Napatay rin pala itong si Kalanog, no? The group was very effective as a counter-insurgency organization. Instead, the days of a briefing paper dated April 2021, but with the decline of the insurgency threat, the Kuratong Baleleng Group was officially disbanded in June 1988. Without military supervision, the group rapidly metamorphosed into an organized criminal syndicate. A lot of kidnapping, robberies, smuggling, murders, and extortion were attributed to the group. Okay. Hanap buhay ka muna dyan. Haba itong balita ito. Kasaysayan po, binasa natin ang Kuratong Baleleng po, mga kaibigan.
Pre, nasayang na ba ka? Nalaimiti mo para sa buntag sa tanang kwartya.
Wala pa, pre. Kung saan imitingan?
Sumala sa memo, pre. Doon na kalabutan sa utabong kawat sa mga wire sa kuryente.
Ay, wala kipon na. Kadawat bukod sa mga tao, wala silang masayang kung sa katilikado ilang kibuhat.
Tinulog yun na, pre. Daghan ang maangin. Nagkipuntan pa nila sa tulog ilang kinabili. Kapyo sa kamay ng kapital sa wire.
Oo na yan masayang sa katawan, pre. Na pagpagawat nila sa wire sa mga nagkanayang high voltage transmission, kita niya kung tanan ang mahimong alakot.
Sakto ka, pre. Pagkilantan ng mga wire. Magkatulog yun ang transmission. Hinundan ng mga ang bilig supply sa kuryente.
Ay, mauna, damay ka tanang, pre. Pausa na kayo ang opital na maghahatag ng katraon sa atong palig, ilabi na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaik pa, pagmabinan tayo, kay kinintanan alang usap sa atong kaayuhan. Kining pahilundong hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay.
Uy, tama ka. Magatod ka sa kabasakan. Magpalupad ka og tabanong. O sige, ato na dungo sa tuloy sa kuryente. Pwede mangatkat dito.
Ops. Asa man mo mga to ha? Kabalo ba mo nga delikado magbuwak-buwak sa tuloy sa kuryente?
Ganong delikado man lang.
Ay, nako. Pag musangit ang inyong tabalog sa kuryente, makuryentehan unya mo. Maubod na pwedeng mahitabo ninyo o pukatkat mo anong tuloy sa kuryente.
Huwag ka dahil, no?
Maujod, mauna, kaya mo pagduwa-duwa dito ha? Imanin dyan na ninyo.
Oo, mga.
Kining pahilundong hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Ay, pagpatuloy natin ang balita, kahit mahaba, other criminal group also started using the Kuratong Baleleng, nakisakay na name to ride on its notoriety. This explains why almost all crime are traced to the organization, say the ISAP. The real Kuratong Baleleng, however, began branding out, operating not only in Mindanao, Misamis Occidental, Misamis Oriental, Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga Sibugay, Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Cagayan de Oro, but also in Cebu City, Metro Manila, and neighboring province. Organized na talaga. Mag-expand na itong criminal activities na ito. Okay. The Kuratong Baleleng eventually splintered into three groups. The original group of Ongkoy Parohino, based in Misamis City and adjacent provinces, was believed to have a focus on extortion and illegal gambling. Another group led by San Nato and Aldong operated in Metro Manila, another big city, and specialized in bank and armored car robberies and kidnapping. A third headed by Ongkoy nephew Carlito and Dodo Miklo Kalasan, concentrated on robberies but would later venture into other illegal activities. dami pala ito, no? Dami pala itong grupo ito. Naalala ko na sa kampanya ng presidente, 3 kriminal, at saka itong mga illegal droga corruption ay umabot na sa puntos po ng criminality ang binanatan po ng Pangulo ngayon. Okay. Yan po, no? Okay. Several breakaway group later emerged, including the Kuratong Balileng, the Wilson Soronda group, the Kuratong Balileng second, the Ruben Ramos, Edla Oliver group, the Socrates Aguilar group, the Jody Siong group, and the Osamis Bong group. It was Soronda group that got riddled with bullet in Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City in 1995. Magkakaso-kaso pa si Senator Ping Lacson ng mga panahon yun, no? Among the many crime in his tributes, the Kuratong Balileng RDP 2 millions robbery of a solid bank in Tangub City in 1988. The 12 million Monte de Piedad Armor Band robbery on Rojas Boulevard in 1990. The 5 million haze at the RCBC Bank in Pampanga, and the 12 million Trader Royal Bank in Buendia in 1991. The ISAP also say Kuratong was behind the smuggling of a 40,000 sack of rice and 38,000 sacks of white sugar unloaded in Osamis City on June 25, 1999, as undermined number of sacks of rice shipped in Cebu City on June 26, 1999, of 40,000 sacks of rice unloaded in Quezon City on June 27, 1999, and 170,000 sacks of imported rice and 5,000 cases of blue cigarette unloaded in Osamis City Port from February to March 10, 1999. Yan mga recorded kasaysayan po ng mga gawa po ayon sa isap ng Kuratong history po, mga kaibigan. So mga big time po tinitira itong mga grupo ito, mga kaibigan, no? Mga suki natin, mga tagapakinig po, mga kaibigan. Binasa lang natin ito, wala tayong dinagdag kahit katiting po dito sa balita ito, no? Binasa lang natin dahil for information purposes, sa ating trabaho po ay bilang ay mamamahayan po, mga kaibigan. Wala tayong dinagdag, ito ay galing po, binigay po, pinasa sa atin po, mga kaibigan. In addition, the ISAP has linked to the group to the transport of illegal drugs into country from Malaysia via countries as southern backdoor in partnership with the Taiwanese triad. Big time itong triad ito, no? It's a Kuratong has a shabu factory in a secret tunnel in Barangay Tinago in Osamis City, while protection money from Chinese businessmen continues to be collected. The group say the ISAP is still into the gun running, gun for hire services, and massive extortion. Hanap buhay muna tayo. Okay. Kahit isang news lang ito, tama na.
Elektrisidad at mabilis na serbisyo hatid sa mga kumukonsumo ng kuryente. Ngunit ito'y maaaring matigil magdulot ng brownout o pagkasawi kung sasaway tayo sa ligtas na distansya sa mga tore, poste at linya ng kuryente. Makipag-ugnayan sa NGCE sa telepono bilang 02-981-4545. Kung may alam kayong hindi ligtas na gawa ay malapit sa poste ng kuryente. Isang paalala mula sa National Grid Corporation of the Philippines at ng Bantay Baterya.
Ruben, ayaw magsunod ito. Nga naman, pre. Naghanyo ang NGCP. Ngunit kaya naman na maghahatang ng politiko na makabot ng classifier sunod sa mga transmission structures. Hindi ba nagkaroon sa laboratory? Huwag kang kaayo ang mga sagot. Nagalitan kayo ng pulse ka layo.
Gamay naman kayo ni Pre.
Gamay na lagi, pre. Pero, kaya magsugod ang peligro. Gamit ko na pa iwag kiniti. Sama sa papanamong kahoy doon sa transmission structures. Pagtao doon ang atlas. O pagtutulog ng marayan. Ugod sa mga struktura na magkahatag ng peligro.
Basta na kayo ang butang na magkahatag o kadaot sa atong palibot. Ilabi na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaik pa, pagmagunan tayo, kay kinintanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Kinupahilog yung hatod kaninyo sa NTCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay, continue natin ng balita. Other kuratong watchers say the latest innovation in the group activities is the establishment of a lending agencies, hindi lending, no? Pagpautang ng pera. Lending agencies set also serve as an intelligence network for the group. The joint operative of the Depang Armed Forces of the Philippines, CIG, the Capcom arrested Nato Paruhinog in Cainta Rizal on April 30, 1993. Aldong another brother, Ricardo, ordered to surrender to Brigadier General Dominador Salak, former ISAP chief, become Aguinaldo shortly afterward. Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Task Force, PAOKA, TF, agent gunned down in Calasan in Cebu City in 1993. Under pa ito ni Senator Ping Lacson po, mga kaibigan. 2 years later, Nato Aldong, Eladot Prohinog were banked in Osamis. The charges of assault and bank robbery filed against them dismissed for lack of evidence. Nato ran for Congress in 1998 but was defeated by Hilario Ramiro. He became a provincial board member of Misamis Occidental. In 2001, Aldong, a high school dropout, became president of the President Association of Barangay Council and later City Council before he was elected, no? Si Aldong ito, no? A dropout high school po siya, no? Short and Bill Belig, Aldong Paruhinog may not look like the chief executive of any city, even if it happened to be a far corner of Mindanao. But Aldong, who in 1995 was the second most wanted man in the country, with a 500,000 prize on his head, commands respect in Osamis City. Not in the least because of his determination to clean up the city in more ways than one. Okay. Barely 3 weeks after the assumed office, Aldong launched a cleanliness campaign that resulted to the assassination of the city as the fourth cleanest campaign that resulted to the classification to the city as the fourth cleanest in Region 10 from a consistent record of being a dirtiest. He also convinced his supporter that it would be for Osamis good if not one of them were taken in a city government employees, even as casual. Aldong's flagship program is to trim the local government, but the son of Kuratong Baleleng founder also told journalist Merpurwa in an interview, "I am committed to even use the whip if necessary as proof of my determination to curb the city rising criminality and illegal drug trade." Roa observed that the petty crime dip to low level after Mayor Ardong warned both offender and their parent that they will be dealt with accordingly. The mayor issued a stronger warning to the drug lord and legal drug peddler in an address after his election. Ardong vowed to even run after his relative and friend if they were ever caught engaging in illegal activities. Okay. Businessmen acknowledge that Ardong is gaining support of his usual apathetic people. Some is several survey conducted by local news in Mindanao, a regional daily newspaper, showed the people giving approval rating to Reynaldo to focusing on the city crime situation, illegal drug trade, garbage, and detainee problem. Even the Roman Catholic Church has given the mayor a breathing space so he could prove himself. Okay. Ardong Parhinog now lead the policeman in arresting a suspected petty criminal. We believe his small victories would usher in a new era of peace and order and vow an all-out war against the criminal. The same phrase used by the political ally Ardong, then President Joseph Estrada, in declaring war against a Muslim insurgent in 2000. Hanap buhay mo na.
Pre, ayaw ko sa mga nga naman, pre. Naghamyo ang NGCP, malikaya ng data, na maghahatag ng peligro, na makabot ng classifier, sunod sa mga transmission structures. Gamay naman tayo ni pre. Gamay na lagi, pre. Pero, ayaw magsunod ang peligro. Gamay ginapaiwag kiligid, sama sa paparami ng gamo doon sa transmission structures, pagtao ng mga tinas, o pagtutulog ng mga yan, tungkol sa mga struktura na maghahatag ng peligro.
Usa ang kayo ang butang na makahatag o kadaot sa atong palibot, ilang na sunod sa mga transmission structures, pagpaigma, pagmapinantay, kining pahinulong hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay. Politics may not be the only thing linking the Osamis City, Osamis Mayor with the ousted President, the Indian National Dani Indian National Indian National, panghirap naman pangalan ito, Indian, I believe, Indian National Dani Devnani, manager of Club 419, later changed to Club IBC. It is to believe in August 2001, Devnani told the Senate that Estrada had linked to Kuratong Baliling to Ardong other brother Nato. Devnani was the manager of Club of 419, an inclusive joint in Green Hill believed to be owned by Estrada. In a short statement, Devnani said he saw Renato 5 or 6 times between 1996 and 2000. The company of Estrada, close friend Charlie Atongang and a certain Eddie Boy Villanueva. Devnani also said he had been pressured at the time by person close to Estrada and Senator Panfilo Lacson, former National Police Chief, the PAOK TF head, to engage in kidnap or ransom activities so that he could pay off his gambling debt. Okay. In a 15-page affidavit, Devnani said ex-basketball star Arnulfo Tuadles and the Kuratong Baliling member Joe Arnan told him Lacson has ordered the killing of 11 suspected Kuratong members in 1995. Lebnani quoted the Twadles and Arnan saying the group had wanted to assassinate Estrada and Lacson because of the rout, but subsequently negotiation between the group and the Estrada emissary Villanueva averted it. The deal that was a broker was the Kuratong Baliling would be allowed to commit a kidnapping for ransom, and the group of Lacson and Ang would supply the victim, said Debnani. Ayan lang mga mga expose. Debnani said he tried to pass on to Estrada the same information, but when he was granted an audience in Malacanang July 4, 1999, Debnani said Estrada did not want to listen. Debnani said Estrada instead gave him 3 million SEK dated July to 1999. But then Twadles and Arnan were dead. Twadles was shot to death in club in 1996, where Arnan was arrested and killed in 1997. Nato meanwhile would get to live 3 more years before being felled by assassin bullet in 2002. The Paruhinog blame Nato murder on local political feud, but news report at the time raised the possibility that before he was killed, Nato was about to reveal new information that would implicate Lacson. Makaso-kaso na yun ni panahon ni Lacson po, kung saan-saan na lang magtago itong tao ito. Implicate Lacson as a principal player in the 1995 killing of the members of his Soronda group. Years later, the ombudsman had downgraded charge against Lacson, the Kuratong case, meaning he was no longer among the principal, but there was still a case against Lacson and another general, and when Nato was killed, the Supreme Court was deliberating whether Lacson, who has declared his intention to run for president in 2004, would have to stand trial. Break muna. Malapit na.
Oy, pre, asa ka ito?
Ay, want to win, George.
Magbasa mo ka ito, pre.
Matapang ko nila, magtapang pa sila ang balay.
Oo ba? Asa po ito, pre?
Ikaw ni George, gano'n man daw sa may transmission structure.
Matulog ko nito.
Matapang ka sila, pre.
Dili, wato ko. Aron tatawag sila kung ayaw na mga ito. Tarong kibalitang sa delikado nila tulungan. Kung magpalas na doon sa transmission structures.
Mao pa niya, pre. Manala, dili na magpugay ang mabukan sila. Paksa ni kayo ang butang na makahatag ng kadaon sa atong palig. Ilang na sunod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaig ba? Pagmagunan tayo kay kinuntanan alang usap sa atong kaayuhan. Kinunpahinog ng hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Lacson has retorted that the attempt to link him to the killing of Paruhinog, to the Paruhinog killing, is stupid and insensible. Nato death and Kuratong Baliling case are not related, he said. My fellow police officer and I have suffered enough. The senator added, some people are hell-bent on putting me away for good using his case, and a series of other fabricated and poorly executed cases. Okay. In any cases, a congressman from Mindanao say the number of people who attended the funeral of Nato is a good indicator that Jews de Kuratong remain alive. And elsewhere, he say people from the everywhere, even from as far as Manila, were there. It was a show of a force. The Kuratong Baliling is an organized group. It has a lot of a connection with the police and the military. The congressman say Kuratong can be a force to reckon with in 204, depending on the political alignment, the national level, the lawmaker is himself counting on the support of the group. He said there are already several layers of Kuratong Baliling operator up to the national level. On some base, journalists also say the Kuratong Baliling can deliver into a war, but only in the local level. He say among the Paruhinong brother, only the late Nato had the ambition to run for provincial position. Aldong has ambition only in the local level, says the journalist. So far, some residents say they are pleased with Mayor Ardong's performance. Nothing that he seems to be making a good his pledge to rid the city ad hoblums. But there are those who say Kuratong has never stopped by recruiting new members among local petty criminals, Nosamis, and the new recruit are retained in the city until they qualify for bigger and more sensitive assignment in other provinces. Some Kuratong watchers say that this day there are at least 9 criminal gang affiliated with the group in Banagang, Bularon Gang, Daroy Gang, Francisco Gang, Otsa Gobia Gang, Solid Gang, Pahente Gang, Senas Gang, and Bronze Gang. And subgroup is said to have invested in commercial mall, computer store, construction company, hotel and restaurants, pub, and karaoke bar, but only so that there could serve as a front for legal operation. Sadly, the ex-convict who tried to leave the group may be in any one of this gang, or he could have escaped again, or he could be dead in an abbreviated phone call several months ago. He told this writer, "I am back in Osamis with my old job. Wish me luck. Don't call him this number. This is not my phone." Yan po ang kasaysayan po ng kompleto. Binasa natin ang Kuratong history. Ang title po sinulat itong isang journalist, itong si Mr. Joel Torres Jr. po, mga kaibigan, The Making of a Mindanao Mafia by Jose Torres Jr. po, mga kaibigan. Diyan po ipinasa niya sa on PH Daily Revelation, isang blog po pinasa ni Joel, nagkatiwalaan ni Joel ito Jr. sa kanyang panulat. Sa kompletang balita ay tama na muna itong balita natin kasi marami tayong panglalakad sa araw nito. Ibang araw tayo mag-news po, mga kaibigan. Resort muna natin ang balita sa araw nito. Sino bang pinatay na journalist sa Manila? Si Mike yung isang PR. Kamintuan ba yun? O sino yung pangalan ng ano yan? May bago naman ay sa hanay natin ay pinatay po isang magpauso po ng online news. Itong si Michael at saka itong si Christopher Bayon, ang kapatid. Sino naman namang pangalan yun? Kalimutan po ng umaya na lang banggitin natin itong si Mike at saka si Christopher Bayon. Kalimutan ko na yung pangalan ng family name niya. Isang news editor ba yan na mag-post ng online news. Inambos natin yung party ng San Juan, no? Okay, hindi kasi makalala itong nagagawa ng balita. Okay. Alam mo, pag may tanda ka na memory mo, ay mahina na.
Marasigan.
Okay, si Mike Marasigan po at mga kapatid. Pinatay po dyan sa Metro Manila. Okay. Si Mike Marasigan, no? So, yan ang nalagasan naman ng grupo natin po ng mamamayan. Itong si Mike Marasigan po isang magpauso ng online news at saka isang editor po ng gumawa ng mga balita dyan sa National Capital Region. Okay. Mike Marasigan. Michael. Kapatid niya.
Ang programa ng Special Opinion Balita at iba pa ay tumatalakay sa mga isyu pang kasalukuyan at napapanahon. Mapapolitika, mapaopinyon, mapakomentaryo at balita, ang programa ito ay patas sa lahat. Walang kinikalingan, walang kinakampihan, at walang pinapanigan ang programa ito. Ang programa ito ay public service sa kahanginan at trabaho lamang.
Ayan po, si Mike Marasigan po. Ano? At saka ito nga yung kapatid niya, tinambangan po dyan sa Metro Manila, party ng San Juan. Ano kaya kaso nito? Ano kaya problema ni Mike Marasigan? Okay.
Hello, Special Opinion Balita at iba pa, brought to you by Picante Pizza and Picante Product. Ang Picante Pizza and Picante Product ay matatagpuan po dyan sa Cotabato City. May tatlong branch na sila dyan sa Cotabato City. Tara na, mag-Picante Pizza at Picante Product. Malamang masarap na pagkain at ito ay halal na pagkain.
So dito sa programa Halal Special Opinion Balita at iba pa, kapartner ng AbsDamahan'sLive-TV, magbasa muna tayo ng balitang hangin. Sana ba isang system natin po ay ito para matapos ang balita sa araw nito. Isang balita lang ang binasa natin. Okay. Balita na tayo ng hangin, no? Atrasado tayo sa ating appointment. Ang local na balita ng hangin ay partly cloudy raw, sabi rito sa balita. 76 Fahrenheit, feel like 76, minimum 76, maximum 84 po mga kaibigan. Okay. Itong precipitation chance 30%, dew point 74% po mga kaibigan. 74 Fahrenheit. Wind chill 82 Fahrenheit. Humidity 88%. Ang moonrise 3:59 PM, ang moonset 3:15 AM po, mga kaibigan. Precipitate 0 mm, pressure 29.8 inches, visibility 29 km po mga kaibigan. Ang sunrise 5:34 AM, ang sunset naman 5:56 PM po. Precipitate chance 30%, dew point 74 Fahrenheit, wind chill 82 Fahrenheit. Tapos ang balita sa araw ito, mga kaibigan. This has been AbsDamahan po sa programa Halo Special Opinion Balita at iba pa, kapartner ng AbsDamahan Live-TV, the only informative news authority online. So yan po, si Marasigan, isang kasamahan natin na may mumuhayag ay naambos po dyan, tinambangan dyan po sa Metro Manila po mga kaibigan. Wala pang latest detalye. Ayon sa balita ay isang PR man po ni Secretary Sunny Dominguez po ng Finance po itong nakarelate po dyan ayon sa balita naka-connect po dyan kay Secretary Sunny Dominguez po ng Finance. Wala pang latest mga information patungkol po kay Mike Marasigan. Okay, bye-bye. Magkita-kita tayo muli mamaya kung makabalita pa tayo. Mamaya kung makabal ako ng oras, sa radio naman ako, ay subukan ko habulin ng radio mamaya-maya.